This is video 2 of adding a score counter to your game. So with our two JavaScripts created, basically our pickup is going to go onto our game object and our score is going to go onto an empty game object. So we're going to create that first of all. So over in our hierarchy, if you can click on create, and we want to create empty, and this is going to be an empty game object. So we can just rename this just so you know what it is exactly. We're just going to rename it as score. So with this score, I'm just going to click and drag my score code over onto that game object. And as you can see now, it has a script on it. That's all I need to do for that particular object. And secondly, on our cube, which is what we're going to be collecting, I'm going to click and drag my pickup script onto it. So as you can see, the pickup script has been added. The next thing we might want to make sure we do is that on our third person controller, given that we have used a script that says on trigger enter, and that trigger is going to then trigger off to destroy a game object, we need to make sure that our third person here, so Ethan, if I click on Ethan body here, actually hang on, third person controller here, we want to make sure that the capsule collider is ticked as is trigger. So when that collides with something, that's going to trigger that code. It's really important that this is ticked on our player. Okay, so let's test it out. If I was to play my game now, the first thing you'll notice, okay, so Ethan's falling through the earth because we've put the collider on the wrong layer. So what I need you to do is just drop down the menu on the third person controller. Make sure on the capsule collider there the trigger is unticked because this is interfering with his personal gravity. So what we want to do is actually click on Ethan body. Now Ethan body doesn't have a collider on here, so we're going to add one in. So you just need to click on add component, and if you type in collider, we want to put a capsule collider on him. It'll automatically set it up for his body, and we're going to click is trigger on here. So we've added a capsule collider, clicked is trigger, and that's been put on the layer of Ethan body and not on the third person controller. So once we have that all sorted, if I hit the play button, as you can see, my score is appearing at the top here. It is automatically set to 0. You can see my cube is sitting in front of Ethan. And if I move Ethan to collect my cube, the cube disappears and my score changes to 1. So that is how you set up a basic score with collection of objects in Unity.